We get things going with cricket. The development of local cricket continues to be a concern as a majority of Jamaicans feel more can be done to improve the sport on the island. That's the focus of the findings from the latest RJR Gleaner Don Anderson poll this evening.
A reduction in the number of schools playing primary and high school cricket and the poor returns at the regional level are all signs that cricket on the island is on a downward trend. But how do Jamaicans feel about the development of the sport on the island?
70% of all persons we interviewed said they agreed that Jamaica cricket needs a lift somewhere along the line. So there's need for improvement. Much more could be done to improve Jamaica's cricket. 10% disagreed and 20% didn't know. Again, people probably didn't know enough about cricket to be able to answer this question.
Former national player Andrew Richardson, who played in Jamaica's team that won 5 straight regional first-class titles, feels the lack of development is due to reduced exposure to the game.
There seems to be not enough cricket being played at the club level. At the moment, we have had a rough last 2 years. But if you look at the times when we were more successful, there was just more cricket being played.
Cricket at the high school level has also taken a hit, with a reduction in numbers. But Jamaica Cricket Association CEO Courtney Francis says while it is a concern for the local governing body, there isn't a lot they can do.
We cannot mandate to school that you must play. The JCA does not fund any school cricket whatsoever, so therefore they have to get their sponsorships through private sponsorship too. And in some instances, the cricket in school is subsidized by the champs, because basically the money make from champs and stuff. Now, also, the relationship is one that ideally you'd want your schools to play the development cricket, so they play time cricket. So instead of playing this T20 cricket at that early age where it doesn't develop the technique and the skills that is required, but schools want the hype and the information out there that school winning this and school winning that, and so therefore sometimes and that's where the short-sightedness comes.
But former JCA Vice President Martin Nita believes the lack of development goes beyond playing.
I think we can all agree that we certainly don't have the kind of talent in our local cricket that we had maybe 15 or 20 years ago, which is very unfortunate. And I think that certainly has not boded well for the development of the game in Jamaica.
Former cricket development officer with Cricket West Indies, Philip Surface, believes a change in approach must happen.
What I would submit from where I have sat in the cricket is that we have an opportunity not just to rebrand and to run a set of competitions again, but to look at how we can use the resources that we have to empower the administrators of the cricket in the clubs and in the parishes to do some of the hard behind-the-scenes development work. And that is much more than just running competitions.
The RJR Gleaner Don Anderson poll was done from July 16 to 26. It has a margin of error of plus or minus 3%.